Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new day. It is Friday afternoon. It's just about 5 o'clock, probably already 5 o'clock, but we've been out since, what time did we get out here, babe?
10 maybe?
Yeah, we got out here about 10 o'clock. He made it out safe, as you saw in my community post. But yeah, we've been just hanging out. I've got all his stuff from the house to the trailer and the garage. I brought out all his RC stuff. And yeah, so he's quite happy to be out here. And yeah, are you relieved?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very stressful. I'll show you when I go back in how we managed to get him out. And because he's in the house all winter, his legs aren't as exercised. So I'll show you when I head back in because, well, I've been bringing stuff out for all his stuff out for him, and he's been working on the garage, getting his stuff situated. And we actually worked together on the truck. Our tailgate handle, well, the tailgate didn't lock, so he actually took it apart, and we just kind of worked on that together, and spent some time there. And now I'm going to go in and actually cook some fish. It's Friday, so it's Friday fish fry. We have those tilapia that I'm going to make with some white rice. Gypsy's been out all day, just chilling in the grass. And yeah, so you want to say hi to everybody?
Hi everybody.
Okay, did you hear him? Do you want to look at the camera?
Fine.
He doesn't want to look at the camera.
They don't need to see me.
Yeah, so if you can't hear him, he said hi everybody. I just wanted to come out and do a little video. I didn't record all day, so this is the first I'm recording, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But he is quite happy to be outside, and I'm happy for him. And I'm happy that everything went well getting him out here. So, all right, I'll take you in the mudroom and show you the mudroom. Yes, after all this time of talking about the mudroom, you're going to see the mudroom. So, all right, and then I'm going to head in. I got to make some fish and white rice, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Gypsy, you want to say hi to everybody?
You don't want to say hi either.
Gypsy, Gypsy. She does not want to be on camera. Gypsy, pretty girl. Treat? You want a treat? Huh? Does Mama have a treat? I don't know. I always carry treats in my pocket. These real tiny treats. Okay, sit. Gentle. Good girl. Okay. You're such a good girl, baby. Yeah, she's been outside chilling all day long, so she's quite happy. All right, so we got our American flag flying over there, and it is a beautiful, it's a beautiful day. It's like, I don't know, it might have reached 70, I don't know, maybe mid 60s, but about 70, you think? Yeah, so it probably reached
17 years, so.
So it probably reached about 70 today, and tomorrow's supposed to be 70. And so yeah, we're actually going to go fishing on Monday, so looking forward to that. And but I definitely, Sunday or Monday? Sunday, right?
Sunday.
Oh yeah, Sunday we're going fishing, not Monday. So today's Friday, we're going on Sunday, so that means tomorrow I really got to get in the backyard and cut that grass. It is a jungle. I've never let it get that high, but all right, so I'm heading into the mudroom and we'll see you there. Say bye, Gypsy. Gypsy, like to go for a ride? Huh? Huh? Love you, baby. Okay, everyone, so the lighting isn't the greatest in here, but as you can see, the mudroom is the length of the house, and it's pretty skinny, so it's not a square type mudroom. It's more of a rectangular type. And this is the ramp going up here, goes over there and goes back up here to the door that goes in the house. So right here is the front door where we go outside. These are just two garbage cans, one for garbage, one for recycle. But yes, this is the mudroom. So this is the ramp that goes all the way down over there and down here. I'll show you in a minute what we did. But right here, we get to the other side. Right here is 3 steps going down. And then it comes around here and it comes around here, and this is the front door. I was just standing over here talking, showing you the mudroom. This door goes down to the basement. There is a little like kind of walkway right there. So yeah, under this ramp was not here when we moved here. His nephew built it for him and put it in here for him. So below this ramp, I did the carpet. This is indoor-outdoor carpet, so I glued all the carpet down. But underneath this ramp originally is 2 stairs to go up to the house. He cannot even walk up 1 step. So these steps that I showed you over here, he cannot walk up or down these steps. His knees will buckle out from under him. The last time when we went to get our Christmas tree in December or November, he tried to go down these 3 steps and he nearly fell. And we said never again. So what he did, now this part of the ramp that comes out the door to the house, this part of the ramp, his wheelchair is an oversized wheelchair, so it will not open up on this part of the ramp. Then on this part of the ramp, it will open up, but it barely fits. So it scrapes along the wall here. Not really bad, but there's no room to maneuver. So what we had to do, he had to walk from the back bedroom, and we weren't sure if he was going to be able to do it because he cannot, his back is so bad he cannot stand for long. But he got the courage to do it, and again, I'm so proud of him for doing it. So he walked from the back of the house all the way to here, and because we couldn't open up the wheelchair here, all we could do is open it up here, and I would have to stand in back of it because it's at a incline, so we wouldn't want it to tip over when he sat down. So he walked all through here, and to some of you that may not seem much, but to a person who is most of the time in a wheelchair, that's a lot of walking. But he did it, and we were so proud. And it's a good thing we could get the wheelchair here for him because he was done. I don't know if he could have walked anymore. I'm sure if he had to, he would have forced himself in order to get outside. But so now in a situation like that where he walked down this ramp, he used his walker, and what I normally would do is be in front of him in case the walker slipped or got away from him and he started to go forward. At least I would be in front of him to kind of try to hold him up as much as I can. But in this instance, he was on his own up here because I had to be behind the wheelchair here. So once he came out of the door and started walking, I closed the door so the fur babies wouldn't come out. And I went down those 3 steps and came around and got behind the wheelchair here so I could be there in case it started to fall back when he sat in it. So that's how we were able to get him out. So once he was in the wheelchair here, I backed him up. These garbage cans weren't there, but I backed him up all the way over here. And then we stopped right here. And then I went back up the ramp and came back around this way so I could be in front of him. And The outside door, this door, I just slid the clip there and I could hold it open, wide open. And what I did was I brought his scooter right here, and you can see Gypsy's paws. I brought his scooter, I had it parked there already, and the door was locked wide open for him. So I was able to be in front of him right here. And then once he was, I got outside and he was walking out, I got on the other side of the scooter in case it would tip or anything, that again I could try to hold it up as much as possible. So that is how we got him out. Okay, so you can, I don't know if you can see how narrow this, and yeah, his nephew couldn't have made that any wider because then the other side would be narrow. So one way or another, it was going to be narrow. So that's, and we were stressed out before this. We had to work ourselves up to this. I was more worried about him. If he fell or anything, I would probably have to call for 911 to come and help. But so yeah, but once he started walking, he was doing good, and he just kept pushing himself to get the rest of the way, and he did amazing. So I am so proud of him for doing that, having the courage to do that, because he could have easily said, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to fall. I'm not going to do it. And that would have been that. So, but I am so happy that he is outside, not because I want him out of the house, but just because he's able to enjoy the outdoors now. He is just kind of just taking it all in today. And so, yeah, I got all his stuff out of the room, and you can see our thing there. So now this mudroom, I'm just walking around here, like I said, was not here when we moved in. So it was just all bare floor, and we actually decorated it kind of like Southwestern cowboy style. We had vintage round tables with a saddle on it. We just had so many things decorated in here, and so now it's basically with the ramp, and that's it. So yeah, so this is our mudroom. The mudroom I talk about all the time. Now you see our mudroom. So, all right, and that is it. He's out. He's outside, and it actually usually takes me about a week or so to get used to the fact that he's not in the house anymore. I always when I look at his bed, it's with sadness that he's not there, but my heart is happy for him. So, all right, so I'm gonna stop talking because I'm gonna get choked up. But all right, so now I'm gonna go in, get started on some stuff to make supper, and we're gonna have our Friday fish fry with the tilapia we got at Walmart. All right, so stay tuned. All right, everyone, so I am going to start making supper now. It's almost 7 o'clock. Yeah, we were just doing other things. It has been a wonderful day on this first day out. We were we were busy, but still enjoying just being outside. So yeah, like I said, we worked on the truck together. He did most of it, but yeah, just working on the tailgate handle. The tailgate wouldn't lock, so he took the tailgate handle apart, and we just lubed it all up with some grease, and he got it working again. So that was really cool. And he just kind of showed me some stuff, and so yeah, it's been an amazing day. And couldn't ask for more perfect weather with no rain, complete sun, no wind. Well, it got a little breezy at times, but that's okay. Tomorrow's supposed to be another beautiful day. But right now, as you can see, I'm getting ready to cook this supper. So I've got some seasoning in the flour. I've got the egg wash. We're gonna fry up 4 pieces of the tilapia. I rinsed them off, dried them up. So yeah, we're gonna have tilapia, and I made a little bit of a tartar sauce for Glen, just some Miracle Whip and dill relish. And he'll be using, I put it in a container, but picante sauce on his rice. I have this lime juice that I squeezed out of the fresh limes. I might actually put some on my fish. So, and I use soy sauce for my rice. I'm just, yeah, I guess I can get started. I'm waiting for the oil to heat up, so yeah, but it has been an amazing day. I can't even tell you how happy I am for him that he's outside finally and he gets to really live life now. So Sunday, like I said, we're going fishing on Sunday. Looking forward to it. And yeah, just can't wait. I pray this is an amazing summer for us, and so that we can share that with all of you. But so yeah, it usually takes me like about a week or two to get adjusted to him not being in the house anymore. With sadness, and I do get teary-eyed. I'm getting choked up right now, so I'm going to stop talking about it. But yes, it's sad for me, but I'm happy for him. So, all right, yeah, I'm going to check the oil, and we're just going to get started on these. Actually, I can start putting this in here. These are pretty solid pieces. They feel like they would be solid pieces of fish. So I'm glad about that. Yeah, I got the sniffles. I just poured pepper in here. I'm so hungry. Glen actually got a lot done today as far as putting his stuff away. Right, I'm going to do 2 pieces at a time. These are pretty good sized pieces. I've never had tilapia before, so we'll see what it tastes like. And if it's a good tasting fish, maybe at some time, because this pack of tilapia came with 8 fillets in it. So if I like the way these taste, maybe I'll do some fish tacos another time. Did I dump that in there? I don't remember if I put it in the egg wash first. All right, everyone, so here is our Friday fish dinner, some tilapia. First time ever for both of us eating tilapia. And then some white rice. Again, Glen's using picante sauce on his. I'm using soy sauce. And I made him a tartar sauce. So, all right, I'm going to sit down and enjoy this meal. I am tired, and I think Glen is too. He looks and sounds a little tired, so I think we're both going to go to bed early tonight. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. I appreciate every single one of you and the support you give my channel. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.